Hi, my name is Lamia and I'm introducing Kai the Stringblade as one of the characters for Chainsaw Man Masked Reckoning. Kai will be one of the protagonist's team members in our game, and the players will be able to obtain Kai as they progress through the levels and unlock new characters. My character Kai, along with the protagonist and other companion characters in our game, will be used to defeat the enemies known as the Devils. The story behind Kai's powers is that he was once possessed by a demon, and now he has this extraordinary ability to summon razor sharp strings that extend right from his body. He can also manipulate them as if they were extensions of himself, and that is how he uses to defeat enemies. So for the mood board of similar characters, I'm going to start with Makima from Chainsaw Man. I really like the concept of chains and how she's able to use them as if they were a part of her body. So I've decided to include that for my character, but instead of using chains, I went for strings. And that leads us to the second reference, Walter from Hellsing Ultimate. He has these razor wires that he uses, and he can even cut through concrete. So again, I really like this concept and I've decided to use it for my character as well. The third reference is Decim from Death Parade, and he uses threads in a similar way to fight the enemies. Here's a short clip of Walter and how he uses his wires. This is just to give a basic idea of what I imagine my character to do in the game. And this is a clip of Decim using his threads. And now there was more to the both of these clips, but I've decided not to include that because of some very graphic scenes of violence. But there's definitely more to just trapping enemies, such as strangling enemies, cutting through enemies, and stuff like that. This is the color palette that I decided to go for. This is another sketch that I made of Kai. I've decided to go for an all black outfit because I think that looks mysterious and I think that suits a character that is not available for the players straight away. I think this look really screams that he's not the default player character, Then he has these dark blue gloves and dark blue shoes to match the gloves, and I've decided to go for a dark green hair color because I think that, again, just matches his outfit, his gloves, and his personality. The main components of my character are strings, obviously. So Kai will use these steel strings. They will be razor sharp and they will be able to be expanded into incredible lengths. And this is the main weapon of my character. Along with that, I've also decided to include gloves. So these gloves will be one of the collectible items in the game for my character Kai to obtain, and once he puts these gloves on, what happens is they will pass an electric current through his strings, allowing him to shock his enemies to death. Here I made two sketches to show the difference between when Kai has his gloves on and when he doesn't have his gloves on. So on the image on the left, you can see Kai with his regular strings. They are just dark blue color. They don't have any electricity flowing through them. However, they're still very sharp and he's still very powerful here. But then on the sketch on the right, you can see that I've added highlights of a lighter blue color to show that when Kai puts his gloves on and they pass this electric current through the strings, he is able to now shock the enemies, and I wanted to show that, so I've used this lighter blue color to show that it looks different from when he has his gloves on and when he doesn't have his gloves on. I've also decided to make him 3 times more powerful once he puts his gloves on. So that is pretty much it. Thank you very much.